Parents of high school students, please ask your child this question. This is a post-secondary consumer empowerment question, helping to protect your child and helping to make sure that they are not just being carried along on a little rat race conveyor belt to a place in life where they do not want to go. So to do some prep, you're going to ask them, do they want to go to college or university? You're going to find out, okay, well then how much is the tuition? And then boom, what are you paying for? Find out what their expectations are, the value exchange that they think they are getting for the money being paid. The amount of money being paid in many cases is kind of the equivalent of a down payment on a house. In college or university, these are one or two of the options available to you for practicing lifelong learning, but also kind of one of the most expensive options for practicing lifelong learning. It's a decision as a consumer you want to feel really good about, feel really confident about. So for a lot of people, this is a great fit. For a lot of people, it's not. What is it for your child? And finding out what they think they're paying for is going to offer a lot of clarification. And here's a sign that your child was on the rat race conveyor belt. If they have no idea what you're talking about, what do you mean, what am I paying for? That's how much it costs to go. That's how much tuition is. Whoa, okay, let's unpack that then. So that's a good sign. They maybe thought, this is something I have to do, and it hasn't been given much further thought other than I just have to jump through all the hoops to make it happen. So good, if you catch that, unpack that, rescue your kid. Other things to watch out for if they say, well, to get an education, what does that mean? What are you expecting? What do you think that education is going to look like? If they say it's for the experience, well, that's great. What experience? And why is it worth that amount to you? Is it worth that amount to you? And so when you find sort of non-answers, blank stares, or things that you go, oh no, okay, if we were shopping for a car and one costs this much and one costs this much, and we're trying to unpack like what justifies me handing over that much money to get that in return, apply that same mentality to applying to college or university. Go in knowing what is it that I am paying for, and genuinely asking the question, is that, a reasonable exchange of value for me? Am I getting out what I think is worth this money that I'm putting in the first place? And then please always confirm, does your child actually know that they have other options? That pursuit of lifelong learning actually has so many amazing doors open to them, and regardless of grades, what do they want to do? Make sure they know that college and university, going or not going, that's not the only option available to them. That's a very narrow perspective on lifelong learning. So if you have concerns that, I think my child has been on a little rat race conveyor belt, what do we do about that now to disrupt that and set them up for success now? What are their other options? Make sure you grab my ebook. Go to the link in my bio. Grab the ebook. If you don't know what the self-reported learning option is there, I have an online course to talk about that, but just click on the link, follow the links, learn more, and you're going to get a little peek into the amazing universe of lifelong learning that is available to your child, that protects them from the rat race, protects them from the grind, and helps them to be set up for an amazing life, experiencing success on their terms. All the best.